Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm gonna show you some recording how to do a proper smash. So I just played the game and I have the recording somewhere here. Let me see. I think this is the one. Yeah, let's go and load the game. So I'm using Saracens as my save because this save doesn't have any bonus, and also this is a good smash save. I'm just trying, yeah, it's just a normal routine. We'll order two houses and then try to find the sheep and then use that sheep to explore, gather food, right? And luckily, I found all of my sheep immediately, which is very rare. You don't find it often. But anyway, so my deer is a little far away from my TC. If I want, I can lower it by deleting the gate and use my scout to lower the deer to my PC. Sometimes it's very difficult due to the lag. So in this particular game, I'm gonna use a different strategy. Yeah, to gather food, so which is basically gonna be farms, right? So have 6 village. I usually go 7 vills on food in the beginning if I don't find sheep immediately. But luckily in this game I found all of my sheep, so I don't need that 7th villager to gather that extra resources, so that I can continuously produce villagers without post dropping any food. So that's eight villagers. Also, the advantage with Saracens is you can abuse the market thing. Cheap market, right? So let me show you the save bonus quickly. So market rate costs only 5%. The transport ships to exit points. Yeah, that's not something that we are interested. So market is good for Saracen. So if you want to sell something, you can sell it. So we are not lowering deer in this game, so that might be so usually the castle times are gonna be below 15 minutes. So we have to make sure that we have enough resources to get to the castle, and if you are short by maybe little amount of food, you can always use your market. But if you can lower your deer if they are somewhere close to your TC, it's always good. It's always advantageous. It's a good advantage point, right? If you can lower them. So yeah, I'm not doing that. This is gonna be only using farms and maybe a bit of market, so that you can get to that castle castle time below 15 minutes, so that you can carry on with this smash without getting rushed or anything. The faster you get to the castle, the more advantages that you have with the smash. If you're delayed, then it's not so good. You always have to make sure that you get to castle below 15 minutes, max maybe 15:05 or 15:10. Sometimes it does happen that you cannot get to castle and then you reach maybe around 15, 25 or 30 minutes. Then it's not a good time point for smashing. It completely depends on the elo of the other player, how good he is. So my 11th villager went to get the first boar, and one more villager went on to the berries, and then the other villager went to get the other boar. So now the rest of the villagers are just gonna go into the food, like till 19, and then from now onwards it's just gonna be wood. And when I send one to the wood, I will drop a farm. And also I'm using my scout to have a look at the map and yeah, scout properly and look for the weak points in your opponent's base. I can already see the gold is outside and there are 2 piles of golds outside, so this area here or maybe here would be a perfect location for a castle drop or even for a SMUSH. 2, 3, 4. That's 4 farms so far at 8 minutes. So it's 2 to 8 villages on wood and 6 on sheep, and I still have 3 more sheep to go. And the 24th one goes to the gold, and the last one again goes back to the gold. There you go. And there you go, I clicked about 857 if I'm not wrong. And now all I have to do is make sure that all of my villages are gathering wood properly from the closest available tree. So we have 2 here, 1 gathering from here, 1 from here, 1 from here. This is a little bit far, so I just moved that villager back to that pine tree over there. For some reason I just could not use this tree. I don't know why. So even this one is not that far, so it should be okay. So if you're not luring the deer, 6 farms is always good. 3, 4, 5. I wasn't sure. I haven't played the game for a long time, so I just dropped 5 farms, and I wasn't sure about the amount of wood that I could maybe pile up to build the necessary buildings that are required to go to castle. Go. Almost there. So 10, 15, 11 minutes. It's a feudal, and I queued 2 more villages and I put them on gold. So I have already decided to do SMUSH and 2 villages to build a market and 1 to this blacksmith. And now I like, oh, I have 90 more wood. I should have dropped that farm a little earlier, so now I don't have enough resources to get to castle. But we are Saracens, right? We can get to castle. I have 700 without buying, but now I'm gonna buy a little bit. There you go, I just bought some 100 food. If I would have dropped that farm and put maybe 1 villager on these berries, would have been perfect. But yeah, shit happens. Shit happens. Yeah, I moved that 5th villager a little late on those berries. And also make sure to get the lumber upgrade when you click up to the castle age, because you need that lumber upgrade. Double bit axe. So yeah, 3 more villages to the wood. Sorry, to the gold. So yeah, by the time you reach to the castle, you would need at least 7 to 8 villages on gold. But yeah, don't go for the mining upgrade when you click to the castle. Just wait until you have enough gold and also enough food, and then you can go for the mining upgrade. So right now I have 9 villages gathering wood. So when you are halfway down to the castle, take 3 healthy villages from the berries and just drop the food, and send them over to your enemy space, like wherever you decide to start your SMUSH. So right now I have decided this area, so I am just gonna send those villages to build a house so that they all can gather at one place. And there you go, just reached castle, and that house is gonna get constructed soon. Have enough wood to drop the monastery, 2 monasteries indeed, and soon, yeah, there you go, and the siege workshop. So we have 3 buildings coming soon. Go, then you just queue up a couple of monks from both the monasteries, and yeah, try to build a few more houses so that you won't get housed. Once you get 4 monks out, sanity is good because that increases your hit points on those monks. And once the sanity is done, there you go. I have my first machinal out and trying to attack the walls. It always depends. Like if you reach to castle faster than your opponent, you can either go with your ram or mangonel. It's always up to you, but mangonel is a good option. But I'm so dumb. I just forgot about the scout. Yeah, that was stupid. The scout is gonna die. Oh my god! Get out, dude! Get out! Chill. Oh shit! Yeah, there you go. Rip. The scout rip. So one thing you have to make sure with your monks is you have to label every single monk. So I have one monk on number 1 key, and the second monk on 2, and the third monk on 3. These are basically the hotkeys. So when you want to convert your opponent's villagers or whatever the units that he throws at you, you can just press 1 and then the unit 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Oh, right now, there you go. 18 minutes. I'm going for Rosa upgrade, and also I'm adding another mining camp, and I still have enough wood to create a barracks. There you go. I'm going for a barracks now. You never know. So whenever your opponent sees you're going for monks, they always go for either scouts or something like that. So if you have barracks ready, then you can make some spearmen, and then later you can convert them into pike if it's necessary. So you just have to be ready, or you can also go for skirms if he goes for mass archers or something. So now I started adding more, and look at the amount of food that we are piling up now. And SMUSH is all about just monks, gold and wood, just gold and wood. And now I started going for pike, barrack. So you just have to think about your food situation as well. Housed, damn it. So there you go. I just used my monk. Just pressed 1 key and then try to convert this one. There you go, and he's ours. and once you hit maybe our 8 or 9 monks, you can stop creating monks, and then maybe go for gold shaft mining, the mining upgrade, and also get the redemption as soon as possible. So right now I see this guy is still in feudal, so it's not necessary to go for redemption. So once you get that redemption, you can convert enemy siege units. Come on, get back to work. Seems like I forgot these 2 villages. So dumb, right? So now I started adding more farms because I have decided to add some spearmen to my army composition over here. He's just throwing scouts to me. The one thing you have to make sure with your mangonels is put maximum pressure on your opponent's TC if you can, because then your opponent will be occupied to repair either repair the TC or try to focus on your mangonels. Then you can use your monks to convert whatever the units that he throws at you. Just some basic things. Oh, by the way, I bought 100 wood in this game. I just did not load the deer. I had enough wood to sell, so I just sold some wood. The easier way would have been by adding one farm a little early, which I did not do. I did not play this game for a while now. Yeah, I'm still sort of getting back into the game. Go for mangonels. So you can always use your these free villages to build some houses so that you won't get housed. Once you start getting a lot of conversions, you will always get housed. There you go. Done. Let's have a quick look at the achievements. So had 46 villages, had 7, and look at that timings over there. So the optimal time would be 1445 to 50 for the castle age. Yeah, I still messed it up a little bit with my food situation over there. I had to buy some food and I could not just click up on time. And the feudal is still okay. And yeah, that's it for this tutorial. We guys just have to practice a little bit and yeah, try to get to these timings if you are going for a SMUSH. Maybe later I'll do another tutorial, just the basic build order for Castle Rush, and also maybe booming. Okay guys, yeah, that's it for now. See you guys later. Bye bye.